These floating Zonai platforms can be really useful in a lot of Ultra Hand builds. They float in place when activated and you can ascend into them from below. You can use them to create sky stairs, move platforms around. You can launch them from arrows for quick ascend targets, which can be life or death in certain combat situations. And you can even use them with things like rockets for these cool missile platform builds that you've probably seen too. They are, however, at least in my first playthrough, amongst the rarest Zonai devices to find, and I'll show you exactly how to get a reliable supply of these Zonai Hover Stones. We are headed to a sky island above the absolute center point of the Rist Peninsula in the Akala region. The easiest way to get to it is to head over to the Ulri Mountain Skyview Tower in the Akala region southeast of Death Mountain. You can get to the Sky Tower pretty easy with a short horse ride from Lookout Landing once you start the game. Once you're up in the sky, you'll want to look down and to your right. You'll see a floating island with a construct overworld boss on it, and you're going to want to head over to this small attached tangent island on the left. The island over the peninsula that we're looking for to get to the dispenser is to your far left, and you're going to need the help of a device that is on this island to get there, unless you have your own, but this is still the best starting point. Once you touch down, you'll see that they handily started to create a hovercraft for you here, and this would be the easiest way to get over there. What you'll most likely want to do is take at least 2 of these batteries and attach them on the empty corners of this hovercraft so that it's balanced out. If you're at a point closer to the beginning of the game where you haven't upgraded your energy wells yet, then you're probably going to want to have a few charges on hand and at least add all of the batteries that they give you here on this platform. It might seem like you're not going to make it, but don't worry, you'll be just fine. Apparently, even if you get hit by one of these Aracudas, you'll just take some damage, but you won't fall off. I was kind of nervous about that because it's a bit of a long drive. Once you touch down, it's as simple as dropping some charges in there. Thing I didn't know, you can actually use some construct horns in the place of charges if you're in a bind. Obviously going to give you much fewer Zonai devices, but it could be useful if you have no charges left. One of the Zonai devices you're going to get out of this dispenser is your coveted Hover Stone. This dispenser will also drop time bombs, homing carts, and hydrants. There are 3 device dispensers total that contain Hover Stones, and I'm going to have them on the screen along with the name of where you can find them and the coordinates. I know the one in Lanayru is related to the story, so I wanted to avoid it, and there is another one in Tabantha. I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments if you used Hover Stones for any interesting builds, and subscribe for more.